Hi everyone, welcome to Lennox Bennett channel as we're going to be looking at an agricultural science paper. Let's get ready to rumble. And this is Unit 2, Paper 1. Give me 1 second guys as I get this phone call. Yeah. Alright guys, number 1 says which of the following is not an example of agro-tourist hiker, biker, farmer, or logger? And that would be C, farmer. Number 2, which of the following huge quantity, which one of the following gases is emitted in huge quantities by the cattle in large, intensive livestock units? Is it A, methane, B, nitrous oxide, C, sulfur dioxide, or is it D, carbon monoxide? And that would be A, methane. Let's move on to number 3. I'm not sure why that line. Of the nitrous oxide emissions from the agricultural land, approximately what percent comes from the dung and the urine of grazing cattle? Is it A, 5 to 10, B, 20 to 40, C, 45 to 50, or is it D, 55 to 60? And that is 20 to 40. Guys, remember you're encouraged to try the questions. Which of the following gases is not one of the main gases converted to a less toxic form by catalytic converter in a gasoline motor vehicle? Is it A, carbon dioxide, B, carbon monoxide, C, oxides of oxygen, or is it unburned hydrocarbons? And that is carbon dioxide, and that's A. Alright, so let's move over to number 5. Welcome everyone to my channel. If you are not a subscriber, please ensure that you're subscribed now. Alright, let's move on to number 5. Which of the following can assist in reducing pesticide runoff? 1, you have calibrate the spray can. 2, follow pesticide label instructions. 3, only apply pesticide in cool, dry conditions. 4, disposing excess pesticide in drain. Alright. And again, guys, remember you're encouraged to try the question. What do you guys say? Put that in the comment section. If you had said C, you are correct. 1, 2, and 3 only. Let's move on to number 6. A farmer fertilizes his tomato crop by top dressing. 10 minutes later, there is a torrential shower where most of the fertilizer is washed into drains. This most likely results in eutrophication, algal bloom, salinity of water courses. What do you choose for this, guys? And that is 2 and 3. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I messed up my jump off. Alright, so let's go again. A farmer, oh guys, I'll be doing the paper too, so ensure so you did it. A farmer fertilizes tomato crop by top dressing. 10 minutes later, there is a torrential rain where most of the fertilizer is washed into the drain. This is most likely to result in, and that would be C, 2 and 3 only. Alright, let's move on to 7. The parties of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, which is the UNFCCC, agree that the critical response to climate change is a need to A, stop deforestation, B, adapt to changing climate conditions, C, find alternate sources of energy, or D, reduces greenhouse gas emission. And that would be D, reduce greenhouse gas emission. Alright, so let's move on to number 8. Over the past decade, quarrying and logging have left several hills in the Caribbean bare. This has resulted in landslip and flooding of low-lying villages in the communities. How can this problem be minimized in the minimum and long term? A, diversion ditches, B, settling ponds, C, gabion weirs, or D, reforestation. What do you guys choose? Reforestation, which is a replanting of trees. All right, let's move on to number 9. So plant a tree today, guys. Which of the following strategies would most likely reduce the impact of habitat loss? Is it A? Well, not A. Enforce forest policy. B. Establish forest reserve. 3. Reforestation. 4. Wildlife reintroduction. Is it A? 1 only, 2 B, 2 and 3 only, C, 1, 2 and 3, or is it D, 1, 2 and 4 only? And that would be C, 1, 2 and 3. Enforce forest policy, establish forest reserve, and reforestation. As I said, planting of trees. Let's move on to number 10. Over the past 10 years, the annual harvest of animals by 5,000 hunters have fallen from 20,000 individuals to 10,000 individuals. These hunters rely on their resource to care for and maintain their families. Which of the following strategies allow for the sustainable use of this resource? A. Strict bag limit. B. Hunter's discretion. C. A total ban on hunting. Or is it D. A 3-year moratorium on hunting? What did you guys say? Well, that is strict bag limits. Alright, let's move on to number 11. I want this video to be short because I'm going to school, guys. I don't want to be late, alright? Alright, number 11. Which treaty governs the international trade of wildlife? A. Kyoto Protocol, Marpol, UNCLOS, or CITES? Which is it? And that is CITES. Let's move on to 12. Which of the following is not a threat to the environment by tourism? A. Is it income, pollution of land? C. Creation of armed lands, disappearance of flora, or fauna? Which is it? And that is income. So that's A. Alright, let's move on to number 13. Which of the following factors impact on the trade of locally produced foods to the tourism sector? 1. Consistency. 2. Quality of supply. 3. Marketing and communication. And that would be all 3. So that would be, we need them, guys. We need them all. 14. When establish a livestock farm in any community, which role of society would have the greatest impact on the farm operation? A. The culture, religion, taboo, or the demographics? Oh boy, why that word taboo there? And that is the demographics. Alright, let's move on to this up on the screen. Let's move on to number 15. Alright guys, hit the like button. Let's go. It says Farmer John wants to establish a boiler farm in a rural community that experiences flooding. Which of the following should inform his decision in making? 1. A. Taboos. B. Religion. C. Demographic. D. Indigenous knowledge. What do you guys choose for that? Always about the knowledge, guys. You have to know what you are doing, alright? So gain your knowledge and do what you are doing. Number 16 refers to the information in the following table. And it gives a number of young wean weight established. Which of the following orbital traits for the 3 class of animals? Is it A. Number of young weaned, weight of young weaning, post-weaning rate of gain, or is it B. Post-gain efficiency? Which would you choose for that, guys? And that would be weight of the young weaning. Let's move on to number 17. Which of the following criteria is not utilized in selecting breeding stocks of rabbits? A. Pedigree. Performance. Is it coat color or is it conformation? Which would you choose for 17, guys? Let's go. And that would be coat color. Alright, let's move up to 18. So far, so good. If you're just joining, ensure that you like the video. Share the video with someone, alright? There's no need to be selfish. Number 18, which of the following is true about kindling rabbits? Why this move so fast? I'm not reach to say it. Is it A, kids are born without fur? B, the eyes of the kids open after 2 days? C, the kids may not suckle for the first 24 hours? Or D, the doe plucks fur from her abdomen to cover the kids? Which is it? And that is B, the eyes of the kid open after 2 days. Alright, coming on. Alright, let's move on to number 19. If you're just joining, click the like button. My number is at the top. You can contact me, alright? The feed conversion rate, or the FCR, of 100 broilers is 3. What is the total amount of broiler feed that is fed to acquire 2 kilograms of weight per broiler? Is it A, 6 kilograms, B, 200 kilograms, or is it C, 300 kilograms, or D, 600 kilograms? And that would be a farmer discovered that 200 broilers consume 600 kilograms of feed over a 2-week period and gain an average weight of 2 kilograms each. What is the FCR over the 2 weeks? And that would be 1.5. Alright, let's move on to 21. Farmer Khan discovers that at night his broiler birds are roasted. His batch of broilers has a lower than required body weight. How can this problem be rectified? A, improve ventilation. B, reduce pen density. C, increase feed offered. Or D, introduce artificial lighting, not lightning, lighting for the light. Alright, and that would be D. Alright, so let's move on to 22. Item 22 refer to the following diagram. Show the distribution of a broiler in a pen, and there you have the broiler bird, the watery, and the feeder. The best way to rectify this distribution of bird is by A, culling the birds, B, installing fan, C, installing sprinklers, or D, reducing the stock density in the pen. And that would be B, installing fans. So that would be B. Alright, let's move on to 23. Hope you guys enjoying the video so far. Hit the like button. Alright, item 23 refer to the following information. A farmer plans to erect his farmhouse for the rearing layers as shown in the diagram. The wind currently blows towards the north. So you have pen 1, pen 2. Alright. What is the design flaw in the diagram above? Is it A, orientation, B, the roof design, C, the security, or is it E, the ventilation? Which would you say, guys? And that is the orientation, or A. Alright, let's move up to 24. So far, so good. Let's go, guys. We're halfway there already. We stop at 45. Farmer John believes his cows are infested with roundworms. Which of the following actions would you recommend to Farm John? 1, fecal flotation. 2, identify species. 3, treat with antiemetics. Or 4, quarantine the animals. And I would say 1, 2, and 3. So that would be C. Let's move on to 25. Several animals on a sheep farm were afflicted with foot rot. What measures should the farmer take in order to prevent the spread of this condition? 1, ensure pens are dry. Trim hooves. 3, dip hooves after trimming in the copper sulfate solution. Or 4, wash pens daily. And that would be 1, 2, and 3. So that is 3. Alright, so let's move on to 26. A sample of livestock feed was treated with sodium hydroxide and a few drops of copper sulfate. The color changed from blue to violet. What nutrient in this sample is being tested? Is it copper, carbohydrates, fats, protein, or starch? And that would be starch. Alright, hit the like button, guys. Ensure that you watch the next video coming up, alright? One disadvantage of this hut is that A, it prevents air from circulating, B, it needs a roof, C, it takes up too much space, or D, must be cleaned every day. Which should you choose for that, guys? And it needs a roof, basically. Alright? So let's move on to 28. So far, so good. Thank you guys for watching. Please ensure you stay to the end. Which of the following is a symptom of Gumboro disease in poultry? 1. Lesion in the poultry. B. Green feces. C. Watery diarrhea. Or D. Nervous tremor. What would you say for 28, guys? And that is water diarrhea. Alright, number 29. Which of the socio-economic factors the livestock industry most in the Caribbean region? 1. Is it culture, religion, economics, or geographic location? What say you guys? And it's the religion. 29 is the B. Let's move up to 30. So far, so good. Let's go. Hit the right button. The rearing of pigs and the consumption of pork are frowned upon by numerous sections of the Caribbean community. To which of the following socio-economic factors can this be attributed? Is it A. Culture, B. Religion, C. Economics, or D. Geographic location? And that is B. Religion. So religion will not eat pork. See it as the East or something like that. Alright, let's move on to 31. Which technique in post-harvest technology accomplishes the following? 1. Protect the product. 2. Make the product appealing. 3. Standardize quantities. 4. Making handlers easy. Is it A. Storage, selection, packaging, or processing? And that would be packaging. Alright, so let's move on to 32. Which of the following are advantages of micro livestock? 1. They enhance yield in Argo forest. They command higher prices in niche market. They are productive in highly degraded areas. And that would be all three, so that's B. Let's move on to 35. Neotropical animals are not native to A. Is it Mexico, Canada, Australia, or the Caribbean? And that is Australia, down under. Alright. Which of the following is not considered a pond management operation during the production cycle in aquaculture? A. Is it record keeping? B. Fertilizing the pond. C. Scraping the pond floor. Or D. Maintaining a constant water level. Guys, remember you're encouraged to try. And that would be C. Scraping the pond floor. Alright, let's move on to 35. We only have 10 to go after this. Let's go. The recommended feeding rate for fish as a percentage body weight is it 2%, 3, 4, or 5%? Type in that, guys. That's 3%. Alright, so let's move on to, hold on. Let's move on to 36. A farmer wishes to make all calves born during the month of July in order to make the use of favorable conditions at the start of the rainy season. Which of the following methods would you most likely give the farmer this result? Is it superovulation, embryo transfer, artificial insemination, or aspirus synchronization? And that is D. Alright, let's move on to 37. I think I opened for the. Oh, no. Alright, let's go, guys. Hit the like button. Farmer Gary wishes to have only a female calf born on his farm. What method should make this possible? Is it sperm sexing, natural service, C. Superovulation, or artificial insemination? And that would be sperm sexing. The management practice responsible for the identifying anticipating and satisfying the requirements of customers is called, is it A, production, marketing, consumption, or B, management? And that would be B, marketing. Alright, let's move on to 39. A farmer has least control over, is it A, marketing strategy, B, pricing strategy, C, market behavior, D, advertising promotion. And that would be C, marketing behavior. Alright, let's move up to 40, and we almost there. Just 5 to go. Let's go, guys. Hit the like button. We appreciate the effort to me and make. Farmer carry as surplus lamb, and his farm and sales are moving as quickly as he expects. Which area of his marketing plan should be addressed? Is it A, pricing, promotion, distribution, or consumer research? And that is what you guys say for 40. Type it in, guys. Farmer carry as surplus lamb, and his farm and sales are not moving as quickly as he expects. Which area of marketing plans? And that is promotion. Alright, let's move on to 41. A farmer decides to rear a batch of turkeys for sale in the month of July. He soon discovered that sales are low for whole turkeys. Which aspect of his marketing plan is flawed? Is it pricing, promotion, distribution, or the consumer research? And that is 41. Consumer research. He did not research properly. Alright, let's move on to 42. A systematic preventing control of food satisfying safety. A systematic preventative control to food safety, focusing on the physical, chemical, and biological hazard of food handling and their control is called, is it A, food security, B, good cultural practice, C, good manufacturing practices, or D, hazard analysis critical control point? And that would be D, hazard analysis critical control point. All right. Which of the following is not a benefit of the HACCP? Is it A, self-control safety, B, increased value of the product, C, reduced incidence of food-borne diseases, or D, identification of potential problem beforehand? And that would be increased value of the product. None control over that. All right, it's not a benefit. Let's move on to the last two now. 44. Which of the following is not a source of agro energy? Is it lumber, animal fat, fossil fuel, or crop residues? And that would be fossil fuel. And the last one, guys, if you want maths class, this is my number, 876-549. So my number is 876. Yes, I'm from Jamaica. Big up everybody in the Caribbean. Thank you guys for watching. Please ensure that you share this video with everyone so they can benefit. Alright. So 45 says commercial production of ethanol comes from, is it algae, rapeseed, soybean, or sugarcane? And that would be the sugarcane. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Lennox Bennett. You can contact me at 549-2161. Look out for more videos. This is Lennox Bennett. I'm out. Without. See you guys in another video. And guys, remember, you need to be a part of my class, my maths class. Alright? Distinction and giving. I'm out.